I was 14 when I got this car. My dad and myself were looking for a small little car like a Chevy 2, and I was riding along on the bus, and I looked down at the neighbor's house and there sat a Chevy 2. I was so excited. I went home to tell my dad. I said, "Dad, I just saw a Chevy 2. Let's go down and look at it, see if he wants to sell it." Well, we went down, and lo and behold, it was a Ford Falcon. We asked the guy, "Hey, are you interested in selling?" He said, "Oh no, I don't want to sell." My dad said, "Well, you take my name and number, and if you want to sell it, give me a call." Not even a week later, the phone rang. I got the car for $700. Yeah, I bought the car in 1986, and I'm now 50 years old. So I've had it a few years. I mean, that's a total, what, 36 years? I've had it. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into it. Then we didn't even have the internet. So all the parts came from junkyards. I couldn't usually go there because I was working at Hardee's after I hit 16, and the funds just wasn't there. So most of my parts came from junkyards. Pretty much when we got the car, we started to dive into it. I mean, I think the first thing that we did to the car was change the door locks. It was just the first thing that I remember back then. And being 14 years old, I didn't know a whole lot about restoring a car. So my dad was honestly the backbone of my car. It is as nice as it is today because of him. So some of the things we did, we actually replaced the motor. We still kept the 289, but it's not the original motor. Redid the interior. My dad recovered all the door panels. He did all the body work. The first time around, my dad spray painted it. It was the first car he ever painted. Since then, after I got a little bit more income coming in, I've changed things around. I got it re-sprayed. I got factory door panels. You know, just things that slowly but surely I got to make it a little nicer. So when I turned 16, this was my everyday driver. I drove it back and forth to work and school. I drove it in the snow. Every day I drove this car. As I got older, it sat a little bit more because I was able to buy a commuter car. Now it just kind of sits in the garage, and I take it out for Sunday drives. And you know, I don't think I'll ever get rid of it. It's so sentimental. Every time I look at this car, I think of my dad, and that means a lot to me.
So that's the story of Mike's Falcon. It's a 65 Sprint. Just a little FYI, there were only 2,806 Sprints made in 1965. A lot of that had to do with the Mustang being released in 64 and a half. Falcon sales kind of dropped off after that point, and eventually it became a baseline for the Torinos. If you have a Ford and you'd like to tell its story or have me shoot it for you, reach out to me in the comments section. I'll get back to you. Okay, thanks for watching. Till next time, we'll see you.